So EA have released a brand new NBA mixtape promo. You've got a bunch of 108 overall masters, and hopefully later on during this promo, we should be getting 110 overall versions of all of these guys. You've got a KD at the power forward spot, a Halliburton there at the shooting guard spot, Damian Lillard at the point guard spot, then the Kawhi Leonard card, and finally an Andre Drummond there at the center spot. So you've got an interesting array of masters. You've got basically one master at every single position. Each one of these guys are going to be giving out an elite position boost, and then the grandmasters will hopefully maybe have team boosts. It's not guaranteed or anything like that, but hopefully they will be having those team boosts. And again, they should be 110 overall, judging by previous versions of this format. So let's take a look at the promo and work out what you're going to be able to get as a nominee spent player. It is a format that we have had previously quite a few times now. As you can see, it's basically split up into two separate sections. You've got events running along the bottom over here, and then you've also got ones running along the top. We'll take the bottom ones for an example, and you can see each different master is represented here. So you've got all the way from the point guard player to the center spot, every single player along the bottom, and each one comes with two nodes of events. The very first event on the left hand side, we're just going to take KD events for an example, is going to give you a 92 overall version of that player itself. Now this isn't going to be a massive improvement for your team, but it is going to be very useful in order to upgrade them bit by bit as you go through the sets. You will also get 500 of these tracks, which will help yourself out in the milestones to get you more tokens, and again ultimately upgrade those players bit by bit. Now this event is going to cost you 100 stamina, and the one to the right hand side of it is going to be very costly in terms of stamina as well. This one's going to cost 75 stamina, and instead of one event, there are 5 of these to play through. They're not going to give you any players or anything like that. They will be giving you specific player tokens. So this is going to be the KD token for upgrading Kevin Durant, and that is only applicable to the first set of events. And after the first day of the promo, you will then move over to the next set of master events, which is going to be that Tyrese Halliburton, and those KD events will then be locked on the second day, and you'll basically run through each different master as the days go through this promo. Hopefully we will keep getting cycles, so once it gets to Andre Drummond the next day, it should then flip back to that Kevin Durant card and give you those events back to go ahead and play through. Aside from those events, the ones running along the top run as blitz events. You've got one set of events over here. There are 20 of these to go ahead and play through. Each one is going to give you 200 tracks. They cost 25 stamina, so a big jump off compared to the prices of stamina in terms of these first two events. Of course, this one's 100, this one's 75, so it is a massive jump down in stamina. It is only giving you those 200 tracks, which will be very useful in the milestones, which I'll go into in a little bit later on. But there are 20 of these to play through, resetting every 24 hours. So make sure you're logging on, getting those ones played to help yourself out through those milestones. To the right hand side of that, there is a random player token event. Now this is going to be 5 events where you can go ahead and play through, each one costing 35 stamina, and these are on a 12-hour reset, meaning you can play through 10 events every 24 hours. So again, you want to be logging on when these do reset so you can go ahead and play through them. In total, it's going to cost you quite a bit of stamina to play through every single event on the map, especially because you have to play through these ones over here, which are just a lot of stamina in order to get. But I've done whole separate videos on how you can get as much stamina as possible, so maybe search them up on YouTube and hopefully those will be able to help you out. But what you'll get from this event is one random mixed token. So that means you could get a KD token, you could get a Dame token, a Kawhi token, any player running along the bottom, you could get any one of those tokens. It's going to be an even chance as to which one you get, and it's all dependent on luck as to which one you end up getting. You will also alongside that get 100 of these track points, which again will help you out in the milestones, which we'll take a look at now. As you can see, getting through these milestones will get you different things. You can get 92 overall player packs. These are going to be helpful to exchange for some more points. You'll also get yourself some random mixed tokens. Again, the random ones are going to be any one of the 5 masters, whereas these ones over here are going to be guaranteed. So this is going to give you one of each of the masters specifically in this pack. You'll get basically similar stuff as you keep going through. You'll also get these things called trophies. They're called tape tokens for this promo, and they can be used in place of any of the other masters. So you can use this as a Tyrese Halliburton token, you can use it as a Drummond token, whatever player you want to use it for, it can be used in the set. And you keep going through little by little. There is also a court if we carry on scrolling through over here at 55,000 points. It's going to be a Phoenix Suns court over there, and that does have a slight boost. So once you go ahead and get it, you want to be equipping it to the lineup which you're using to play through every single event on the map, because that will give you a slight percentage boost as you play through those events, giving you more track points every time you play through them. And that'll just help you accelerate your progress through these milestones. You can see at 70,000 points, you'll get yourself a 102 overall player select. That will become very useful when we take a look at the sets. There's another one there at 110k. And then the final milestone is going to give you 25 of those tapes tokens. Again, those can be used in place of any other unmastered token. You'll also get those 25 mix tokens. That is 5 of each of the player tokens. They're at 100k. So your aim is to get to the end of the milestone. It's not going to guarantee you a master or anything like that, but of course that's the most amount of tokens you can get and players and all the stuff alongside that through those milestones. So try and get as far as you can through that because it will definitely help you out. We'll take a look now at the sets, which is the main part of this promo, trying to upgrade these players little by little. However, before we get onto that, there are a couple of extra exchanges which you can do to get yourself some extra points. There are player exchanges. So this one over here is going to be the big player points exchange. You need to exchange 592 overall players specifically once to get yourself 5,000 tracks. This can only be done once throughout the promo. So once you've done it, you can't do it again. You get yourself 5,000 tracks. The one to the right hand side of that can be done repeatedly. So you can do this every 24 hours. 5 random players from the promo itself at 92 overall to give yourself 1,500 tracks. And again, it will help yourself out through those milestones. Underneath that is very similar stuff for the tokens. So 5 specific tokens once to get yourself 5,000 tracks, not repeatable, only can be done once. And then to the right hand side of that, 5 tokens, any one you want, put them in this set, you get 2,500 tracks. Again, this one is repeatable. You can do it every 24 hours. Make sure you're making use of it because it will get you more and more track points. To the right hand side of that, there is an extra token exchange where you can exchange 2 tokens to get yourself a trophy. Now, of course, the trophy can be used in place of any player token. So what you want to use this set for is, say, I really want to get myself that Kevin Durant card. I would then use, say, Drummond tokens or Halliburton tokens in this set over here to exchange for trophies so that they can then be used to upgrade Kevin Durant. So you want to be putting in the tokens, which are the players that you don't want, to get yourself trophies to use for the player that you do want. And this is very useful towards the end of the promo when you sort of worked out how many tokens you have and what you actually need to exchange in order to get yourself what you want from this promo. I'm liking all the artwork from this promo. It's looking very clean, but every single master is going to run pretty much exactly the same way in what you need to upgrade them. We'll take a look at KD over here. To go from a 92 overall player to a 98, you need 5 of his specific tokens or trophies to get them up to 98 overall. Then to go to 102, you need 10 player tokens. To 105 is going to require 30 player tokens, and to 108 overall is going to require another 65 player tokens. Now, I did mention at the start of the video, we should be getting 110 overall players later on down the line. They should be playstyle select. I don't know exactly when they will drop. However, it's usually maybe like halfway through or 3/4 the way through this promo. They will drop at some point, and they are usually going to require 100 or 120 tokens in order to get them. I think it's kind of changed bit by bit depending on the promo. If you guys know exactly how many tokens it was in the last promo, drop that in the comments down below. But that is going to be required aside from getting up to 108 overall. So you need to get up to 108 overall, exchange the 108 plus some more tokens to get yourself a 110 overall player. And it's exactly the same going through each of these other masters. So you can see Halliburton, getting him up bit by bit is going to require the exact same amount of tokens to get up to 108. And eventually when we get that 110 overall set, it will be pretty much exactly the same, requiring some more tokens plus that 108 overall Halliburton to get him up to 110 overall. It's exactly the same for all the other masters going down to that Andre Drummond, just needing those specific player tokens or the trophies to get them upgraded. If we take a look at the store, there isn't a huge amount which you can do. There are a couple of packs which are free to play to get yourself some more points. If you go onto NBA Mixtape, you can see there are 75 tracks over here. Watching an advert will get you those. You can do 5 of them every single day. To the right hand side of that, you can spend some coins over here. So 10k coins, you can buy 3 packs of those every single day, each one giving you 100 tracks. The rest of this is going to cost you money. You can of course buy the VIP event pass, get some more tokens, get some boost players as well if you are willing to spend the money, or you can spend some NBA cash to get yourself some more tracks. But that is it when it comes to the promo in terms of upgrading your players. I'll do some quick calculations as to what you can roughly get with this promo. A lot of it is down to luck because of course a lot of the tokens you're getting are going to be completely random. You could get more lucky with some players and less lucky with others. But let's firstly take a look at how many points you're going to get. Assuming we get 3 cycles of every single player event running along the bottom, you should get 7,500 tracks. From this Blitz event over here, you will get get 4,000 points daily. And from this one over here, you will get yourself 1,000 points daily. Then through the sets over here, if you do the big player points exchange and the big token points exchange, you will get yourself 10,000 points in total, because those are one and done deals. The small exchanges will both in total give yourself 4,000 points every single day. So make sure you're doing both of those. Using the store and that coin pack and the watch ad pack, you'll get 675 points daily. So adding all of that up and timesing it by 13, because that's how many days this promo is out for. As you'll notice, the timer is saying 1 week and 5 days, but of course it doesn't show the hours on it. So it's 13 days in total. And if you add everything up, you'll get yourself 143,275 points throughout the promo. So that gets you through the milestones completely, getting all the way up to that final one, because of course that one's 120,000. From the milestones, you will get yourself 51 random tokens, which is roughly about 10 tokens for each of the players. From the random token event, you'll get yourself a total of 130 random player tokens, which essentially gives you 36 player tokens for each of the specific masters. Of course, you could get more lucky with some and less lucky with others. You will also get yourself 23 guaranteed player tokens from the milestones and 62 trophies. That's these ones over here. So that will really help yourself out through the sets. And of course, if we assume there are 3 cycles for each of these masters, you will get yourself 15 guaranteed tokens. So if we just take one player token for an example, you'll get 72 of those tokens plus 62 trophies from, of course, those milestones, giving you a total of 134 tokens for each specific master. Then if we go into the sets, of course, you will then use that 2-for-1 offer, trading in the tokens which you don't want to get yourself trophies and use for the player which you do want. And to get yourself a player all the way up to a 108 overall, from of course 102 overall, because that's what you're getting from the milestones with those 102 select packs, it's going to cost you 95 tokens. To then go all the way and get yourself a 110 overall, provided it stays the same, I believe it's 195 tokens. Someone in the comments can correct me, but you should have enough tokens to be able to get yourself at least one 110 overall player, if not more, depending on how lucky you are with some of these tokens, especially those random token packs. It all depends on what you get out of those. But let me know in the comments down below what master you're going to try and get. Are you going to hold on to your tokens, wait for the 110s to drop, and then decide? Let me know all of that in the comments down below. But recently on NBA 2K25, I have started a brand new no money spent series, trying to go from a 60 overall my career build to a 99 overall player, completely no money spent. If you want to go check out the full series, go press on the playlist in the bottom left hand corner, and I'll see you guys in those ones. Peace.